Welcome to Gold Squadron Podcast. My name is William Hagwood, and I'm joined by James Ritter.
Hey guys.
We're going to be watching some Star Wars X-Wing at the Golden State Games World Qualifier.
Nailed it.
I did. We have John Kurtas facing off against Carlo. They are playing the salvage mission scenario for the final round of day one. The winner of this game will be able to go on to the Swiss rounds of 6 and 7 starting tomorrow morning and potentially get on to the top 8 cut afterwards. Very exciting here. We're going to go ahead and talk about the scenario, but I want to start up the Choose Your Champion. So go ahead and hit a bet one all if you think John and his Galactic Republic. Did it open? You got it. John and his Galactic Republic can pull off the victory, or will Carlo and the Separatist Alliance clutch victory from these arcs?
Classic prequels matchup.
I know, right? So, let's talk about the salvage mission. 5 objectives. Starting round 2, you can spend your action to do a scenario tow action. While towing a crate, the objective here, you cannot reposition anyway. No boosts, no cloaks, no actions like that. If it's not an action, I believe you can do it. If you're tractored or if you got a ailerons or something fancy like that. Yep. If you're down in the trenches with Luke Skywalker, possibly.
It is a boost, not a boost action.
Yep, so boost actions is what is going to be the difference here. I don't think anybody in these squads has anything fancy like that could get around that restriction. So, for the most part,
a lot of these ships are going to hate that, though. Dirge hates that. Anakin, Mace, they love their repositions.
Yes.
Zam loves boosting.
Oh, kickbacks, linked actions.
Oh,
Oof.
No.
I know, right? So, anyways, all you got to do is hold on to the objective for the round, and at the end of the round, to count up how many crates you're carrying, and you will score a point for each. Now, the tricky part is that if your ship suffers a crit or is destroyed while towing an objective, you have to jettison it. Your opponent will set it at range 0 to 1 of your ship, and you no longer score that point then. So, we'll see. Sometimes we end up with Savage Mission, where nobody's picking up crates. Other times, it's essential to victory. So we'll find out what these players think the best strategy to win is. Remember, they got to win to play tomorrow. This is a bubble match game. So, let's start talking about these lists. I'll let you do Anakin. I'm going to go over here with Zam. Zam Wessel in the fire spray. You can see her condition card at the bottom of your screen here. Starts with 4 charges, but only 2 active, and can hand down 2 condition cards. Long story short, both of them have a way to recover charges and to use those charges for bonus attacks. And it's up to your opponent to figure out which way you're going to go ahead and get that bonus attack.
Because you assign the condition to yourself during the planning phase. During the system phase, you assign it to yourself, and it is face down and secret until you defend, or at the
you may reveal it.
At the end of the engagement phase, you may reveal it. Mm-hmm. So it's hidden until you defend. So it is very little secrety there.
I know. It's like, honestly, like one of my favorite things. It's kind of goofy.
Double bluffing?
It's just like, it's just the bluff of like, I think you're going to do this. Do you do it? That kind of stuff.
Right.
So very interesting. We'll be keeping track of that card, waiting for those bonus attacks. Most often, you shoot Zam. Zam's going to shoot you back, but not necessarily.
Yeah.
Anyways.
We'll be keeping an eye on her charges, because we start with 2.
Start with 2. Yeah, needs 2 charges to do the bonus attack. So if she's only got 0 or 1, you're free to attack away, because she can't bonus attack you that round. Let's see. It has Contraband Cybernetics, very powerful card. Lets you do red maneuvers and red actions even while stressed. Count Dooku, which can call out a die and change one of them if it's not in the dice pool. So you call crit when you attack. If there's no crits, you can change one to a crit. Then Notorious, another way to punish ships for attacking Zam. If you are in Zam's arc when you attack them, they're going to give you a strain. In fact, then they get a reroll on blanks when attacking a strained, only blanks, when attacking a strained target. So that revenge shot is double nasty all of a sudden, giving the equivalent of 2 modifications to Zam's revenge attack.
Yeah, almost like an outmaneuver plus a predator. Free predator.
Yeah, pretty good. Only 7 points to that Notorious. Pretty good. All right, well, we have, honestly, an unusual dirge. It constantly surprises me that nobody can decide on how to build a dirge. Because this one has... Well, let's start with the ability. Dirge, essentially, when they're destroyed, you're going to look at their damage cards. Any pilots and direct hits are going to get thrown out, and then all remaining cards get flipped face down. Now, you can't get around that by, say, overkilling Dirge. So even if they have 2 direct hits, they have like
8 damage cards. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So pretty awesome to see that.
I think the number come out to like a third. Like about a third, I think, is cards that they can throw away.
Pilots and directs, that would be 8 and I believe 4 directs. Yeah. So we're talking 12 out of 33. That's closer to half, I guess.
Yeah, that is closer. So maybe
no, that's a third.
Yeah, I think
36 would be so a little bit more than a third.
A little bit more than a third. How about 2/5?
2/5. So yeah, I mean, on average, 2 cards should be tossed out from Dirge to keep them on the board. This one is equipped with Seismic Charges, brought to you by the Xanadu Blood title. Not only does it give you a crew, a bomb, it also gives you a red cloak action. We have Synced Laser Cannons, a 3 dice, range 2 to 3 attack. Has other text, but we're just going to ignore it for now because it doesn't matter, as it's for calculating and Dirge ain't calculating. And then Marksman for those bullseye attacks. Now we are going on to people who do calculate. TGS 047. This is an Initiative 1 HMP. This HMP can acquire a lock or strain you, depending on if you're in your front arc or in bullseye. I guess you'd get both if it was bullseye and...
Oh, yeah.
Or just bullseye in general, you get both. It is an I-1 though, so the bullseyes are hard to come by. This one has been equipped with the repulsor stabilizers, allowing the ship to side slip. Carlo has the side slip tokens. You see that this side of the token next to these HMPs is non-slip, and it flips over, and you can see that it's ready for that side slip action. Also has Seismic Charges. I joked that Carlo must not like Han because he's just trying to destroy every obstacle. And then Diamond Boron Missiles.
Spicy pick.
That is a choice. The ability to roll 3 attack dice at range 2 to 3, and you can spend one of its 3 charges after an attack hits to make everybody with similar or less agility at range 0 of the target roll a die and suffer any damage from that die, which includes the ship that was just hit by the Diamond Boron.
So it's potentially doing 4 damage without crits.
4 damage, yeah. One of the highest damage output lock-based
very
munition.
Similar to like old school or 1.0 harpoons a little bit.
This is 1.0 harpoons.
Yeah,
that's why it's
much more fair.
Very fair. It's also unique as well, so you can't spam this upgrade.
It is unique, yeah.
Would you look at that? They solved all the issues. All right, well, let's move on to the other HMP, 286. This one can, when it engages for the round of attacking, it can steal a calculate from a neighbor at range 0 to 1. Great for heavily modifying these cluster missiles. This one's equipped with the relay of choice here, Kalani. If a ship moves into a friendly's bullseye, the friendly can acquire a target lock at the cost of a stress. And you can acquire 3 locks around as it's 3 charges, 3 recurring. So it does have some limitation, not unlimited there. Also, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, what's the exact wording on Kalani? If I'm not mistaken, you can only get 1 target lock per ship move.
It's only per instance of the thing happening.
Right. It moved.
Yeah, so
1 target lock.
Yeah, if there
Next
are
ship moves, second target lock.
Even if there are, if a large base ship moves and you have 3 ships that have bullseyes on it,
right,
you can only still get 1 lock.
Right. One of the cheapest relays as well.
Yeah, very cheap relay and not very used very often because of the stress.
Yeah, droids don't like stress, and bullseye's kind of tough at low initiative.
Yeah, so it works really well on high initiative ships that have a lot of ships moving before them and then clear the stress with their maneuver.
Interesting, yeah. Also is equipped with cluster missiles here. Now, I do want to mention networked aim. These HMPs can, if you imagine fire control system where you cannot spend your lock and just use the lock as a single reroll, they have fire control system for the whole squad. This networked aim. So anybody who has a target lock on the ship they attack, they get a reroll. Very powerful for, I mean, this DGS could get multiple rerolls on each cluster missile, plus a calculate for each one as well.
Yeah.
Very
you cannot
powerful.
spin your lock though, so even if you were shooting like that diamond boron missile we were talking about earlier, if you were the only lock on that ship and you rolled all blanks, you can only re-roll 1 of them.
That's true.
So it comes with the price.
That's true. And then, finally, DFS 81. Initiative 3, Vulture. This one's got grappling struts, independent calculations, and energy shell charges. So, jumps on a rock, shoots an energy shell, hangs out with 2 calculates.
Yeah. As we can see in the bottom right of the board, it has jumped on a rock. It has picked up that salvage, that crate, that cash, and it is currently holding on to it.
Yeah, that's the best thing about these vultures, Carlo. An expert vulture player here has completely obstructed the front half of the vulture, giving it more or less 3 agility. So, very exciting there. We already see 2 caches picked up from at the bottom of the board. 3 caches remain. Will these Republic ships pick them up? Who might have a chance to do so?
We'll have to see. We have in this Republic list no Padme, very exciting to see, but we do see Anakin Skywalker leading the pack at the bottom right of the board. You can barely see him in that red base. This is Siege of Coruscant Anakin, so has Malice, ancillary ion weapons, and the R2-D2s to recover some hull or possibly get rid of some of these seismic charges that the Separatists are touting. Also has the ability to get a force for a barrel roll if they land their maneuver at, and there are more enemy ships than friendlies. We also have a kickback from the Siege of Coruscant with diamond boron missiles. 2 diamond boron missiles. This is the maximum amount you can bring in a 1 versus 1 match here. And munitions failsafe. Remember, this is Initiative 5 kickback with 6 hull and has the ability to get a roll lock in addition to their evade linked. At the cost of a strain instead of a stress. So very, very cool ability. Does turn off the Born for this, which we'll talk about more later. But very cool ability, and Initiative 5, throwing Diamond Borons, very, very cool. We do have another Initiative 5 from Siege of Coruscant. We have Oddball in the ARC 170 with Selfless, Veteran Tail Gunner, and R4P Astromech. Oddball has the ability to, similar to his normal pilot ability of getting locks after doing red actions or red maneuvers, but it is a little bit different for who is getting the lock and where they're getting the lock from. So after Oddball does a red maneuver or red action, and he lands that, he does that thing, he checks for enemies at range 0 to 1, to put the lock on, and then he can give that lock to any friendly at range 0 to 3. So it could be himself, or it could be any one of his friendly ships at range 0 to 3. Works very well with Wolf, who we also have in this list from Shizu Coruscant, who can use that lock from Wolf Pack from any of the friendly ships that have Born for this, including Oddball and Kickback in this list. And also has Veteran Tail Gunner, Q7 Astromech, and his normal ability of re-rolling one die in the front and adding a die out the back based on that status of that one charge. And to round out this list, a very interesting pick here, we have Mace Windu in the Delta 7B. Reducing that agility by 1 to get an extra 2 shields and an extra attack dice, and removing that CLT configuration. We have R4P17, classic droid for Mace, able to, this is the pattern analyzer droid. After you perform a red maneuver, spend a charge to do an action. And heightened perception works very well with Mace, because Mace is one of those pilots that does not get force starved if he is doing a bunch of red maneuvers. We're about to get some attacks here. Mace, very interesting pick. I'm excited to see how that goes.
Yeah, we saw Zam at the bottom here scream forward with a 4 forward to lock Anakin, who is hiding along the board edge. Just trying to bait those attacks.
Yeah, I think Anakin says, "Can I not shoot that guy?
Yeah, anything but that.
Can I shoot anything but that?"
Did we see an action for Anakin? Threw down the evade, of course.
Yep. 2 blanks, doesn't matter. Oh, what? In the box.
I said in the box.
I mean, there are 2 focuses. So 2 focuses. Probably not going to spend his 2 force on that. And no damage on that HMP. All right, I think it's going to be Zam next. Going to have a range, I thought it was 2. It looks like 2. Attack onto Anakin here for 2 hits. It probably spent, okay, did not spend, I would have probably called Dooku there. Oh my goodness.
Suspend the evade.
Big blink out here for poor Anakin. Gonna be taking 2 damage. Well, good thing we have that R2-D2.
How many charges do you get with R2-D2? Just 2?
You get 2, yeah.
Okay. So, no half points in this scenario. As long as you're on the board, your opponent hasn't scored points off you.
Yeah. So, hopefully he can defend against those attacks from the DGS 047. Otherwise, we may be in a little bit of trouble here.
I think I like there's a lot of philosophy about Dooku, but I think I like the target lock and force over Dooku and the target lock. If that makes any sense?
I mean, it depends on if you need a crit or not.
That's true. If you needed a crit, probably not a big deal.
Okay. We're going to see a synced laser cannon from Dirge. Used to seeing that proton cannon with 4 dice in the bullseye. But if you can just say, I don't care what range it is, I roll 3 dice. Pretty cool.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Don't have to be doing every other turn, every other...
Didn't look like Dirge was willing to spend that with wanting to hold it on for defense.
Mace and
turns out
Wolf.
There's a few locks on him. There's going to be some heavily modified dice coming in. This is Oddball.
This is Wolf, I think.
We're in initiative 5.
I don't think Wolf had Oddball had a shot.
Oddball's yellow.
Oddball is yellow. That's what I said. Did we see any damage go down?
No. It was 2 natural evades.
Well,
Mace though also took a lock. He's the purple one.
Okay. Well, that checks out.
He's gonna
probably see that lock be spent there.
Yep.
May spend it on both, just to conserve some force.
Maybe a spook Dirge. He's gonna spend them on both. Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't work out.
Save some force. It is definitely range 3. Spin the focus, no damage all around.
So far, so good for old Nergy.
All right. We're gonna see if kickback has a shot. Doesn't look like it.
Way too far out.
Yeah.
Check in.
Checking some ranges right there.
Yeah, looking at some ranges here. I'm pretty sure he just checked his 4 forward.
Yeah.
No big deal. We're also checking how far that objective is as well. How far do I need? How close to that objective do I need to be to do it?
Oh, rolls exactly enough. Oh my goodness.
That
All right, we're gonna see a shot from 286 into out that 180. These do have full front arcs. That's gonna be a shield on to Wolf.
Okay.
Thankfully, Wolf has not picked up a crate already, because they would have lost it due to that crit.
Yeah, we saw the 180 here pays off, and we're going to reveal a card. Did it say?
You should thank me. So I think it's going to get 2 charges, right?
So it's either because Zam is in a ship's arc.
Yeah.
And the ship did not attack it, so you can reveal it and do a bonus attack.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Just 1 hit though. There's a lot of charges for not.
For not, yeah.
I mean, you definitely do that. So bold call there, knowing that Anakin would chicken out and not attack Zam. Though the other side of that,
the other side is that you get a free lock.
Yeah,
and recover a charge.
If Anakin did attack Zam, they would get a free lock. Well, they already took a lock as an action. So
well, they would have. Oh yeah, they did take a lock as an action.
Yeah, so Carlo knew this ship ain't attacking me.
Yeah.
So smart choice there by playing the "You Should Thank Me" to get the bonus attack in the end phase rather than when after defending. That's the kind of spicy calls you got to know when to play with these Zam cards. I'm more used to the Zam crew, not the Zam pilot, but it's literally the same conditions.
Same conditions, but different math.
Yeah, because Zam pilot can get 4 charges, so like things that recover the charges is actually more important.
And you start with 2.
And you start with 2.
A way bigger difference.
Yeah.
Because Zam crew, you start with none.
Yeah, you have to figure out how to recover your charges.
Yeah.
So you can't, well, unless your friend is shooting at you with munitions failsafe. You never seen that?
No, that's funny.
The droid.
That's funny.
R5TK.
Yeah.
The munitions failsafe, and you just cancel the attack.
Do you have Zam and Scum?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. That's funny.
Yeah, you can charge it up without risking any damage.
Yeah.
Yep. Turns out, Zam doesn't ask, did you defend against an enemy?
Gosh. I hate Zam. This is so problematic.
No, it's fun.
Well, and also the fact that they released Zam at like 2 or 4 points. What was it?
It was 4 points.
Yeah, 4 points. When Magva Yarrow was like 8.
Yeah, we should have seen a target lock go down, but I think Carlo shot out of order, so we're just gonna.
What was the target lock for?
Front arc attack.
Oh, for 47.
Yes.
Yeah, we did shoot out of order here.
So
I think that is a May as well.
It's all May.
May, yeah, definitely a May.
Well, in case you want to keep your old target lock.
Exactly. Yeah. That'd be funny if it was a must, though.
I guess. Maybe it'd be a 2-point HMP then. Mad Medic, welcome in. We did close out on betting here because we didn't know if Anakin was going to survive against Zam. Though they did, so I can see why you would bet 1-1 now.
Yeah, only barely. Anakin does have those charges from R2D2. And we need to get some points on the board because we have 1 point. Where's the other crate? There it is. So just 1 point for the Republic and 2 for the Separatists. Looks like 286 and 081 both have a crate.
Dumb Stane. I always screw it up. Anyways, you know who you are. I asked you about our overlay. So you're talking about the graphical slidey things. You know, the graphical slidey thing.
So you're talking about what?
Yeah, that.
So you're talking about this that we have up right now?
No, I was talking about the GSP thing.
Yeah. What we have up right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love these graphics. It does help us orientate and kind of like shades off some of the other features. It does help us as well show where the mat should be, where we should be looking to have the mat.
Yeah.
It's not an exact science.
And also hides some of the, just like the players, just like moving around and distracting. And helps.
It's just a little bit cleaner.
Yeah,
easier to see the white lettering as well.
So this is just a custom graphic that is applied over the stream, and then we have the YASB overlay applied on top of that.
And then that actually we do it on the camera, to be honest with you, and then the overlay more or less matches. What kind of camera we use? We're using a 4K Canon. I don't know the exact model, but
yeah,
it's
that
very big. It's very big. It's a lot bigger than your.
It's a Canon.
Just barely. Isn't it a Canon? There's a Panasonic. Now I have to look.
I don't know. I was making fun of like a ship cannon.
I'm gonna look.
He's gonna go look to get you a definitive answer. These guys 4-0. They are not. They are 2-2. This is a bubble game for determining who is going to get into the remaining rounds of Swiss, of round 6 and round 7 of Swiss tomorrow. So the winner of this game will get into the top cut or go further into Swiss rounds. So Anakin, using that knowledge that they are dropping a seismic charge to go around to go to the other side of that rock, and we see 3 hard side slip from 047. Wow, massive amounts of movement there.
That was way off.
Like a Sony?
Yeah, it's a Sony Handycam 4K.
Yeah.
So
knew it was 4K.
It definitely is 4K. We do not utilize it as much as we could because we use it for streaming rather than something else.
Yeah. But yeah, that's our main camera, and then we have a similar camera.
An actual Handycam.
Yeah, I think that's a 1080 camera though.
Yeah, the dice cam is just a normal.
For the dice cam, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. The 4K is barely a hand camera, borderline like shoulder mounted, like from old school.
The dice camera?
No, the regular camera.
The regular camera? Oh, it's massive.
It's heavy.
Yeah.
I would not hold that in my hand.
Yeah, don't hold that. We just see a 3 side slip from yellow and from both of these HMP gunships here. So going to be trying to get in the way of this Anakin here. Reaches out for a lock onto Anakin to set up those networked aim. Additionally, we also saw a roll from 047 to block the 2 straight.
What? I missed the side slips.
You just saw one.
I did see him. I saw that one. I missed the other one. I like that roll though. That's interesting.
That roll is pretty spicy. It is a red roll.
You could post a link. I don't mind. I want people to see more X-Wing. I thought the camera froze. There was a dramatic pause in revealing that dial or not. Yeah, I thought you guys did a great job. I can't really understand most of what you're saying, but I thought you did a great job. I hear the X-Wing terms, so I get those.
Yeah. I look. You start screaming, I start screaming with you.
Huh?
All right, grab a lock for Mace. Does not pick up the objective. Wants to keep that dial open.
It's tempting.
It is tempting, but like Anakin likes to reposition, Kickback likes to reposition, Oddball likes to reposition, Mace likes to reposition. The only one that doesn't is Wolf.
Well, he's heading for that objective.
Yeah, it turns out he's probably heading for that objective.
Oh, you put subtitles? I was not paying attention enough then. I shall rewatch.
Well, it turns out Will also has.
I also can't read.
That's a joke.
I can't read. I'm definitely better at reading than I am talking.
It looks like this Dirge may pick up that crate, though.
Yeah, the thinking stance comes down. We boost in here to get the block on Oddball? Or we...
I mean, Oddball may go over you if you boost.
Ooh, yeah, then you're dealing with rear arc. Bigger question is, are you in Maces? Currently,
Yeah,
that's a
I think you
dice
are.
double modded
4
attack.
dice double modded, fully double modded.
So it'd be a little silly to pick up the
crate right here.
You're right.
Yeah.
It would feel a little silly to do it.
Yeah.
The problem is that, like, the only thing keeping us from the oppression of rogue class starfighters is the fact that they can't reposition without taking a stress.
Well, unless they take engine upgrade, and then it's just or engine upgrade, or they have to spin their loadout to get white
it's a cost.
repositions.
It's a cost.
Yeah.
So that is
gonna boost. Focus boost.
Probably focus boost.
Yeah.
When your options red boost or focus red boost.
Probably
the focus boost.
the focus. Yeah. We're gonna see what it's gonna be Zam first. So 1 hard.
Yeah.
Pretty predictable. Keep that rear arc wide to catch Anakin if he's
did come in at a slight angle here, so should have the arc if Anakin's blocked. And those big 180 arcs with their back against the board edge. There's very few places Anakin can be that.
Yeah, he's already rolled this turn.
That's right. He rolled in the system phase.
So not going to be doing any kind of additional rolls. Could because doesn't have his ability.
Right.
If he had his ability, he might be able to get out of some of these arcs. Are we going to see a 2 bank or a 1 bank here? If it's a 2 bank, that definitely gets. Oh, that 1 bank might get over as well. I think it does. Well then,
they're calling that good.
I mean, I think you just pick up that objective then.
Can't forget about the objectives.
Yeah, you are behind right now in objective points, and it's only going to get worse if you don't do anything about it.
Yeah, what other separatists are even up there shooting?
It's just Dirge up there.
Just Dirge.
Yeah.
This Dirge needs Lone Wolf. No, let me tell you. I should count like how many lists have Lone Wolf in them. Would you estimate like 50?
We can
Maybe 40? 40%? What do you think the frequency of Lone Wolf is in this tournament?
Frequency? You're asking me about... You're talking about practice?
Frequency?
We're talking about... Talents? By frequency?
Lone Wolf...
I mean, let me refresh here.
Yeah, it's probably like round 1.
That would be pretty impressive.
Well, it turns out in round 1, everybody who submitted results early in round 1 had won with Lone Wolf.
It's still a 100% win rate.
No, I can't believe that.
Yeah.
So 87% of the field has brought Lone Wolf.
No, that's the percentile. Like where are they placed?
Oh.
Frequency is what you want.
It's only 6.5?
Yeah.
What? Find the list you brought. Lone Wolf. There's got to be more than 6. Well, that would be... wouldn't even be 6. It'd be, you're telling me 3 people brought Lone Wolf?
That's what it's saying.
3 people in this tournament.
I'll go.
My numbers were way off.
Yeah, mine too. My estimations were way off too.
Apparently not. I mean, apparently Lone Wolf is not popular on the West Coast. In the Midwest, we put it in every list. I don't care if you have.
It is a 100% win rate I'm showing here, ladies and gentlemen.
That is. The 3 lists have it, and they're undefeated.
By win rate, all upgrade slots. Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, because right now they're all the top lists, I think.
Yeah, they're doing some precision maneuvering here.
Yeah, they're all 3 of the Lone Wolves are in top 8.
So the 2 tubes, double Fang, Heratani, Fangatani, the Lone Wolf Blackout, and the Lone Wolf Bosk from Joe Church.
Man, that is something to say about that. Is Oddball going back? Oh, I mean, that's not terrible, actually.
Ryan, can you believe these Lone Wolf stats?
Can you check out these Lone Wolf stats?
What is up with that? The 3 people who brought Lone Wolf are undefeated up until this round. Eighth most popular. It should be. That's why we're surprised.
It should be. Yeah, there should be more people taking it. But it's only in, what do we say, 6%?
3 of the 48 lists.
Yeah.
Yeah. And one of them is a 6-ship list, so it's not even like ship count matters when you take this kind of upgrade. I don't know, Ryan. They're just not playing it out here on the West Coast.
Yeah, the only upgrade the only talent that's doing better than it via percentile is Proud Tradition, but win rate 100%. There's one person taking Hopeful that's at a 100%.
Is that the 2 tubes?
Probably, right? I think it's got to be.
I mean, I think that's the only undefeated Rebel right now. Yeah, it's 2 tubes.
No, I mean we have other undefeated Rebels.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah.
Turns out 2 Hans are also undefeated coming into this round.
Yeah, fair.
Okay, did they finally get that resolved?
Yeah, they bumped.
Oddball didn't bump and acquired a lock for fun. I actually gave it to Kickback because that's how Oddball do.
Did they?
Yeah.
I don't see.
Oh no, that was the scenario marker, wasn't it?
Yeah, who?
Oddball didn't take the focus.
Didn't take the focus. I mean
4K right behind the Sturge.
Yeah, cool. So it does get the 2 straight bump here. You got to take that focus. I mean, as cool as it would be to not take that focus and stay unstressed.
It's not like you have reposition options next round.
I mean, you do, but R2D2. All right.
It turns out R2D2 doesn't ask what happened in your activation, just did you activate? Oh, Lone Wolf Boss just lost. Our thing must be only reporting 3 rounds. Unless Joe's standing over there at a loss.
Well.
You know what? He's facing off against the Blackout. So.
Yeah, that checks out.
That does check out.
All right, we see some shots here from Anakin. This is a range 2 into 286. So a hit crit onto the crate, gets the crate off for Malice.
Malice. Are we gonna blow up these obstacles, by the way?
What's that? Oh no! Don't stop! Don't worry about that obstacle.
Well, I won't need to worry about it.
As soon as they remove it.
Yeah, once they remove
it. Do the big sound for them.
They're doing.
There it is.
I did it. They did it. Everybody knew. Everybody knew what that was. 100 people looked over and nodded in respect.
They gave you the
So I'm glad that got you.
I'm just angry that no one else went. Like it should have like echoed. Wow! 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 Wow!
Anyways, roll back to you. He pushes the hit crit out of here. Sick of that. Rolls a hit in return.
Oddball takes a shield. I mean, that focus wouldn't have helped. So.
Nope. All right, now here's the big attack here. Sam Wessel. Do you Dooku? You got the target lock. He's asking about the modifications here. 1 force, 1 focus, and a deplete. Oh, Dooku's the crit. See, Ryan agreed with me in the first round. Yeah, rolled the crit. Now he's got to spin the lock. If you have 2 mods, Dooku's better. If you only have 1 mod, well,
wow.
Got it anyways.
I mean,
all paint here, Anakin. All paint.
No.
No.
He's down.
Okay.
Will you just roll some green paint here, Anakin? You're stressing me out.
Anakin's checking his dice stats here as we record his points into the total for Carlo.
Well, did some work against this list over here, or against that 286. I think they're just. I think they're just realizing that he was depleted.
Who, Anakin?
Yeah.
About the crate.
Well, he was depleted.
Right, and then rolled 3 dice bullseye.
And then rolled 3 dice bullseye.
So just redo the attack.
Yeah. I saw it, but I was just like...
I forgot about the deplete.
Yeah.
I forgot how that's how R2 works.
Yeah.
I figured if it's Republic, you just get to do stuff for free, so forget about the deplete.
I assume you just cheat. Yeah.
I wouldn't go that far. But yes.
Did they re-roll it?
Yeah, he must have just like bricked out and then picked up his dice. Oh wait, here's the attack.
Why is he still... Oh, okay.
No, this is... This is oddball range 0. The other attack bricked, and you see they put the crate back.
Okay.
By brick, I mean didn't get any results. Not enough results, because the one dude rolled an evade. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So if you only get 1 result, guess what? It got blocked. It's kind of strange, like, when do you re-roll the defense dice versus not in that situation, but it was Anakin's fault, so he's the one who re-rolled it.
All right, who's a wolf? Could spend a charge here, but I think I would rather not spend. Oh, he has a focus. Okay, cool.
Onto the droid here.
Yeah.
Range 3 obstructed.
Oh, okay. Well,
spin the calc. No crit though.
No crit.
Holds on to the crate. Yeah, and see, this is the interesting thing about these engagements is that Anakin bought everybody else time, and they're not able to capitalize on it.
Yep.
Dirge is going to fly out of there.
Yeah, Dirge is going to get away scot-free here.
Mace didn't pick up the crate.
No rear shot. Yeah. Just did not capitalize enough, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but Carlo, though, man, look at this position now. HMP is going to scream forward 5.
And Zam has whatever she wants.
Yeah, open field here to just go into the center. 3 bank. Do what you need to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, great distraction play there by Dirge. Probably going to drop a seismic as well.
I mean, why would you not at this point?
Just clearing the way. You know what? These obstacles are in my way as well. So let's just blow them all up. It is like Secret Han tech of just like,
Oh, yeah.
well, what if I just blew up every obstacle?
It's like if you want to fight on my side of the board, if you want to play over here, you can't have your rerolls.
I have thought about putting just seismics on my Rhymer and just like start the game just hard 3, drop a bomb, like right in front of an obstacle.
Yeah.
Now get out of here. Less bombs for you. less obstacles for you.
I mean, you might as well fuse it as well.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Like, okay, well, now you can't even follow.
Yeah, that's true. Because I'm going to try to buy myself some time to get away from it too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty funny.
Yeah, but then you're not doing sat salvo shenanigans.
I mean, we hard 3, then hard 3 and blast something with a...
Oh, you have enough points?
Yeah, because the Sat Salvo...
Rhymer's the 4, right?
No, Sat Salvo Rhymer has normally an ion bomb, so you can go seismic fuses.
You can? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
He's the one that doesn't take bomblet.
Because he has enough to get
He only has 1 bomb slot, but has enough to get
a 4-point.
A 4-point bomb.
Okay.
Normally ion. Some people like concussion. It's kind of up for the fuse. Seismics also is like very acceptable.
Well, that was a sad round for the Republic.
Yeah, what did we get for objectives then? Just kickback, holding on to 1 crate, and 2 crates held for Carlo.
Yeah, 286 and 081. So that is going to put Carlo 6 points ahead at this time. 2 of them being objective points ahead of John.
Yeah, we talked about a lot about how you can't reposition. You can certainly, though, side slip. That's just a fancy maneuver.
That's just a fancy maneuver. That is a maneuver.
Yeah, that's really shows the practice with HMPs putting their back to the board edge, really extending that 180-degree arc as far as possible. I mean, you saw Anakin just hugging the neutral edge, still got found. Barrel rolled to hug the other, or hugged his deployment edge, and couldn't hide from Zam. And then tried to hug the neutral edge and couldn't get past the HMPs.
Yeah, it turns out the only way to get away from all of that stuff was to literally be on the neutral edge, board edge, and 5 straight boost.
Yeah. No, great positioning there, and mainly because they're primed to leave as well. They didn't have to overcommit or anything to do so.
Yep, no, they're still in great position. I think 047 is going to have a harder time getting back into the fight because they're stressed, and that dial is easier with the stabilized down, but the fastest blue they have is a 3 straight right now.
Yeah.
So still could like 5 straight, absolutely, and just get back in the fight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, HB is funny little ships. I'm glad that we found a use for them here. Normally we see them as just like Kraken carrier. Wow, good, not exciting.
Yeah.
Though, you know. I want to see these munitions. I want to see that networked aim being used. I didn't realize Kalani was so cheap. Maybe we got to reevaluate Kalani.
I mean, I don't think we've seen a trigger yet.
No.
But we may hear with Wolf moving.
Yeah, so the interesting thing about Kalani is that it doesn't ask, is it a droid who did it?
No, it's actually really good on higher initiative ships.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm thinking like...
a lower initiative will move, they'll get their free lock for a stress, and they'll do a blue maneuver.
Right. So things like Zam and Dirge here in this list can really benefit from it. It's just like one of those things. It's like Snapshot and like Foresight, where like I can't predict, I can't force my opponent to do this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe more Ion. Maybe that's the secret. Ionize so they are forced to one bank or do their Ion maneuver into your Kalani.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. I would do see that Targalek getting thrown down. That's great.
Yeah, that is the
Diamond Boron.
047 Diamond Boron.
You think Wolf's hard to and in? Can he even do that? Or do you just leave? Turn and run. Start taking those front and back. Front at Dirge, back at one of these HMPs.
I mean, you could do the 2 hard here. Looks like we're just going to stay pointed that way with the 081 droid.
Yeah.
Still have an energy shell in the tube.
A tight maneuver here onto the objective and the seismic bomb.
Yeah. I mean, already has a lock. May just like pick up the objective.
Nah, gonna roll, then pick up the objective.
Yeah. I mean, can roll just like right in front of the rock because the rock's about to be gone. Nope, just picked up the objective, I think.
No. Spent the force and the template's going down.
Oh, okay. Oh, they're rolling the other way to avoid the bomb. Okay. Gotcha. That checks out.
Yep. Maybe give a better pursuit lane for Dirge as well. I know, we're really not taking advantage of all these screens. I don't know why you're watching this one. You can just watch this one. But we do need that kind of controls up, though, too.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Just a 2 straight. Okay, keep that back arc wide.
Yeah, voice the rock there. Might still be able to take a shot from the front arc into the vulture, then do back arc into an HMP. Wolf loves those front and back attacks.
But both at the same time is beautiful.
Yes, almost a must-have, the veteran turret gunner on your Wolf. So you could utilize that flipping of the charge and recover it to get the extra dice out the rear.
Gonna see probably a 3 bank here from Oddball, I imagine. I mean, Mace got out of the way for him.
Oh, did the vulture take a damage? Yeah, you marked it. Yeah, that was last round. He rolled 3 blanks from range 3. Anakin missed, and none of these shots into Dirge have fallen, I don't think. Dirge arc dodged a lot of them, and then bumped Oddball into range 0, so overlapped. They caused an overlap. Someday.
So Oddball picks up the crate there. Somebody's got to take one for the team here.
So now the 1 bank fits up? Must have done a straight maneuver.
No, he did a bank, but I think...
oh, because the bump, and now you're touching the ship.
Yeah.
Versus it barely touching you, or barely in front of you. Okay. That's smart. Kick back. Not sure what to do with themselves. Just going to evade up. Has that born for this, can throw the evade to anybody in need. Dirge. 1 or 2 bank here. Is stressed from their linked action previously.
Definitely is stressed.
Just going to keep it. It is an important turn to turn back around. Just a little 2 forward from Zam, or 2 bank.
Oh, this is fair. Oh, this maneuvering with these HMPs and this this fire spray.
The Zam being at you don't like Zam being at a 12% angle or whatever.
No, it's just like it's so close. Like all these maneuvers are so close to each other.
Oh yeah, maybe it's practice. You know.
I mean, if it is, it's well done.
Spot on.
Yeah.
To anticipate all these maneuvers. All right, Zam out here hunting. wants the crate, the objective off of
has not taken
kickback.
any shots yet, so it is like, please shoot me. Like, I will gladly.
Yeah, just gonna toggle lock until literally somebody shoots it.
Yeah, I mean, this may be a good opportunity for Wolf to shoot because the lock went down onto kickback.
Well, Zam's gonna probably spin that lock.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying is not going to be able to shoot you.
Oh,
this turn.
there's no revenge shots. Yes, because there's only one Zam charge. All right, there's one hit here out the back, range one from Oddball, one evade for Dirge.
Kickback, no shots. This looks to be Zam taking a shot. Oh no, this is Dirge. Yeah, range.
Gonna try to bait the evade out and does. Takes 1 damage from kickback, and now time for the double mod. Do you call the crit here? I mean,
you want the crate, yeah.
I mean, I would imagine so. Yeah, going to call the crit. I like that idea, to pop the crate.
Well, change one to a crit, and then can re-roll.
Standing kickbacks looking at Wolf. If that makes any sense.
Gets 2 evades. All right,
so no Slave 1 title yet. Slave 1 title can help you get those crits, though. Alright. We have here, gonna be taking hit, crit. This is from Mace into Dirge. You're gonna see.
It's a hull breach, I think.
A lot of things. Yeah, Ryan, there's a lot of pointing, but ultimately ended up on the ship that was target locked. Was that a hull breach you think it was?
I think it was a hull breach.
Oh, that's really bad.
Oh, and that looks like it's arc, but
might judge it.
Yeah.
They're looking close here.
Oh, I think they're talking about obstruction.
Oh. Roll dice anyways.
Spend the focus, I think. Well, re-roll 1 for your wolf charge.
Yeah, that's kind of the debate here, isn't it? He's going to waste. Well, I guess you.
No, you want to re-roll it because I mean you could re-roll it into a crit. But either way, you re-roll it, I think.
I mean, I would definitely take a moment to consider where my next attacks potentially could be. If you're just going to be stuck with a depleted charge or something like that, or a charge up and you're only taking back attacks. Windshield, it rotated. It landed on the rock at like a 22-degree angle, and then has now rotated.
He's asking if he can check his back arc during this attack, and no, you have like commenced the attack.
Not in the modification step.
Yeah, you would be able to do that beforehand, but it's been too late now.
If you were measuring for an initial target, you can. I've always told that people should always measure their back arc first, and then their front arc, because that way you don't forget about your veteran turret.
Yeah.
I would say no. You can't just be measuring things in your modification step. No, we'll see what the judges say.
Yeah, he was 081 was a little bit off kilter there. during deployment. So he purposefully did that to make sure that he was always obstructed.
Yeah, if you could imagine that there was another obstacle where that ZAM card was, and the angle actually gave them a path if they just jumped onto the obstacle, then kept going.
Oh, he's going to spend it. He's not going to recover. He's not going to spend the charge.
And that's fair, because if you're only rear arc target ZAM, you might not want to start giving your recoveries. Let's see what the dice say.
I mean, it actually worked out here.
That's a destruction.
It is,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, 2 go through.
I mean,
man, that vulture did everything right. Did everything right. Was obstruction. Was stayed.
Oh, the crate.
Stayed out of what do I say? Stayed out of harm's way.
Stay out of harm's way.
Picked up the objective round 2. Rotated to feel safe the following round. Did everything you could to stay alive, and 2 wolf shots is all it took to take it down. 2 range 3 obstructed wolf shots as well.
No, this was range 3 obstructed, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Jeez, yeah. That feels bad. Yeah, I didn't even have to re-roll it there. So now you get to choose.
Now you get to choose. Bonus attack in the aftermath step. Okay.
Checking to see if 047, or sorry, 286 is in that back arc or not. We're just going to mark ZAM here. Get that fire spray out of here.
Is this the 10th hour of X-Wing today? Oh, when did we start streaming? Like 9? Yeah, I think we started.
No, I guess it was 9, yeah.
Yeah, we started before 9, I think. So, I would say so.
Yeah, 10th hour, yeah.
Yeah. Players are doing great, though. We did take an extended lunch.
We did take a long lunch. Doesn't know what the answer was there. But it's going to be 2 dice no matter what, because we did not spin the charge. 2 hits.
Okay. Now we'll see what the agility says. So probably into ZAM and double blanks.
That could have been into
I don't think that's
range 3.
I don't know if that, well, they're touching ZAM cards here, so.
Oh, they are touching ZAM cards. I get it though.
I might have just rolled too many dice. I don't know what's going on.
No, it could be range 3.
Okay, so did point. Okay, so picked up the 2 blanks and is going to roll the next attack here. This is a cluster missile, so that was at ZAM. Or no, I guess it wouldn't have been. Somehow the rear arc was range 3 and the other attack was not. Anyways, 2 shields off of green. We got a cluster missile attack. And I think we're going to end the turn here by reading the card. What is the wording here? Most likely the recover charges if an arc card, which definitely is an arc. We'll see if the charges go down or not. More importantly, though, tell us about those crates.
Yeah, we got 2 for Republic and 1 for the Separatist. Republic trying to claw back some of these objective points. We should go get a quick damage check to make sure we have everything correct.
Do you want me to go?
If you'd like to go.
I can go.
You want to stretch your legs?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, take your headset off. Take your headset off first.
Nope.
Nope. Is that we get broken things?
I just feel like I break the exit here, where you gotta shuffle a little bit more.
All right. All right, going into turn number 5, a pretty fairly even game here. The Separatists have some intense positioning power. Okay, Wolf has 1 shield left.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Everything else looked right then.
Okay. So 286 was one shield left as well.
Yes. Yes, indeed. I don't know what I think about these cowskin pillows.
Make you uncomfortable?
I don't know, man. The cows are weird.
You think cows are weird?
Cows are weird.
You heard it here first. Will thinks cows are weird.
Cows are weird.
And you're from Iowa, right?
I know a lot of cows.
I know a lot of cows.
They're all weird.
That reminds me of the BG3 that ox.
Strange cow. Not that strange. Let me tell you.
Strange oxen, yeah.
Don't talk to the strange ox.
Don't talk to the strange.
Don't do it.
Actually, you should. You get some good loot.
Literally, that's every situation.
Oh,
in
we did
BG3.
have some damage. You know how much damage if Mace got hit by that? Obstacle?
Everybody else had shields on the...
Had full shields?
Yeah, I was just looking for shields down, so everybody else has.
Well, I know Oddball got hit by that.
Okay, that's fair. I did.
He says the C word.
That is funny, but for like a long time in my childhood, I lived like across the street from a cornfield.
Yeah.
To tell you how...
I don't think you've told me this. Yeah.
To tell you how rural I grew up. I was definitely in town, but like...
Yeah.
There was a cornfield right next to me.
I mean, I grew up like right next to a rodeo stadium.
Yeah, classic.
Classic.
Did you ever clown? Did you ever clown around?
I have never clowned.
Did you ride a horse? Have you ever?
I've ridden lots of horses, yeah.
But like in a rodeo, like a bucking one, a bronco?
No, I never did like that.
Okay. What have you lassoed?
Lassoed pigs.
That seems challenging.
Yeah.
They're faster than you expect.
And like little calves.
Okay, they're a lot easier.
Well, I mean, they're still pretty strong, even when they're little. They're strong.
That's fair. They still weigh 100 pounds or so. Like,
yeah.
They're still a person size.
Yeah, they are person size, but like in like compact,
right? Like
condensed form.
Condensed. That's a good way to put it.
Child of the corn.
I guess. Dude, I've eaten so much corn on the cob in my life. I'm so over it.
What? You're over corn on the cob?
I'm super over it.
I don't think that can happen.
Dude, this is constantly like, no, it's fall. We got to get our sweet corn. Ew.
I love corn on the cob. I actually hate corn off the cob.
Wow. Okay.
Some hot takes.
This is back to our chicken on the bone or chicken off the bone conversation.
Some hot takes. I way prefer chicken off the bone. Yeah.
Okay.
I can't think of a single instance where I was like,
I could just eat
I would really rather I would have to work around a bone for this food here.
Oh, I just eat a whole chicken, dude. I don't care. Give me one of those roast chickens from the grocery store or whatever, off the hot rack. We ate bone-in chicken last night.
I know. I hated it. Don't tell ISO.
You were really one of those chicken nuggets, right? I
was in on the chicken nuggets. I was like, heck yeah, some chicken nuggets.
See what I had to deal with.
See what I had.
All right, the HPs are moving up. They're taking locks. I think this one's going to keep their lock on.
Calculate.
Wolf. Has that another cluster potential.
Oh, yeah. What are we going to see here? I mean, maybe like just a too hard.
Yeah, what's your opinions on popcorn or candy corn?
Like popcorn or candy corn?
Both.
I think they're very different things.
Okay. Neither one have a cob, though.
Neither one has a cob. I like popcorn. I like cream corn.
There's no cob in that.
There's no cob in that. I also grew up on, like, my great grandfather owned a farm, and he grew corn, and they would have to take it if they wanted me to eat corn as a child. They would have to take it off the cob in front of me.
You didn't want mysterious corn.
I didn't want mysterious corn. I wanted it off the cob.
Fair enough, you know. You gotta get that natural raised. Man, there's just so little obstacles in this field anymore.
Yeah.
They blew up 3, right? Yeah, that was the third one to go.
No, there's 4 still.
Count them for me.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2. Oh, this one.
Yeah. The one that Wolf is like almost touching.
Yeah, that's fair. That is
What was
fair.
the action there for Wolf?
He claimed.
He claimed the one.
He claimed the one from the destroyed droid. I'll be taking that.
Disrespect.
I'll
on this
be
freaking
taking that.
poor 081. This guy.
Loot.
This man is looting me. I've been destroyed 1 turn. I'm still alive. Poor 81. We hardly knew you. And honestly, we knew you for too long. All right, come on. Let's do something. Thank you. Get a shot onto something here.
The crates can really
Kickback.
messing with kickback.
Yeah.
Ooh, time of the round.
Time of the round. It's a wolf. This
It
game.
was a 74-minute round. Okay.
Yeah.
So, real battle strategy here. You have to take down an HMP. But which one?
I mean, green does have fewer health.
Green's got fewer health. Okay. Well, that's the target.
Yeah.
I think Mace target locked it
Mace
as well.
target locked it. All right.
All in on it.
You
It's
can't-
holding the crate.
You can't lose kickback though.
That's a 4-point swing. You got to do it.
Did he lock?
Mace locked.
No.
Kickback
just
evaded.
Evaded. Man,
Shoot the diamond boron.
come on.
Are you a diamond moron?
All right. Well,
All right. I shouldn't talk to our players like that. I apologize.
well, oddball is just gonna lock as well.
Going in.
Going in. Yeah.
All in here. The win condition, with the time of the round being called, the win condition's very clear.
Yeah. Destroy that HMP.
HMP must go. If you can swing that 4 points, because you have the 2 crates, 3 with kickback. As long as you keep one of them, right? You only
And
need
destroy
to
it.
keep one
And
and destroy the HMP.
Well, unfortunately, if these players tie, neither of them will get it.
Oh, that's unfortunate. You have to go all in for the win then.
Yeah.
Do not accept the tie.
Yeah.
Look at this barrel roll here.
He's probably consolidating forces onto oddball here.
It might be arc dodge and mace.
Could be arc dodge and mace. Well, I mean, I think,
How much health does oddball have? A bunch.
yeah.
Okay.
Oddball is selfless range for all of the ships, as long as they're in arc. As long as he's in arc, which I think this is not going to be an arc.
Ooh, this will be interesting. Yeah.
This may, I think they're still going to have, Sam still may have arc on oddball, but they may not.
Okay.
It's definitely possible that Zam only has a shot range 0 or range 2 at mace.
Yeah, oddball's an arc, for sure.
All right.
I think.
For sure,
I'm sure.
100% possibly.
Yep. There's a very strong chance I think it could be good. I'm trusting Libo. Don't let me down, Libo.
Yeah, oddball is inside the arc.
Oh, I see. Oh, I get it now. Wow. Okay.
You got outplayed, son. Sorry.
Okay. All
Okay.
right. Well, he could be in a lot of things, to be fair.
He's in a lot of ships. Probably too many ships.
I just wish that every shift came with a non-ball. Has he been in droid? He's in the Z, isn't he? No.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
Oh, he's not in the Z. That's right.
Boo.
I was upset when they didn't put him in the Z.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, well, we have ourselves a strong
crit.
attack here from Oddball.
Well, that's going to at the very least, pop off the crate there.
Okay.
And it's going to be a crit.
I think that's the only separatist crate as well. So as it stands, we're at tie.
I hate you.
The bubble's bursting for both
bubble is bursting. I don't want to burst your bubble, but don't die, please.
Somebody needs to score other points here.
Did he suffer that on the shield? I thought he took a card.
I mean, either way, the crate got dropped.
Yeah, the crate got dropped.
Spins to calculate, evades another damage. I mean, at what point do you call evade on one of these defensive rolls for Dooku? Pretty strong, huh?
Yeah.
That's my favorite part about Dooku is that he works on other people.
Yeah. Well, yeah, anyone at range 0 to 2 of him.
0 to 2.
Yeah.
It's really funny when people don't do that math. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
We're like, well, this guy's got no mods. And you're like, evade. And you're like,
Yeah.
oh, shoot, he had mods.
Yeah, he had an auto evade token. Well, he just said, I have at least one evade.
Yeah, I got an evade.
He called crit.
Crit, okay. Crit lands.
That was on to oddball then. No, that was on. How was it range?
Yeah.
His range 2? Oh.
Might have been on to Mace, other than oddball.
Oh, that may have actually been
Range 0.
That was the other one.
Oh. Dirge. Double blanks here. That was from kickback. Or no, that would have been HMP? Players are also confused whose attack that was.
That was Carlo's attack, right?
Yeah, it's Carlos red dice. He rolled.
Oh, it's Diamond Boron missile. Oof.
Okay, so 2 more damage go down. We assume on kickback.
That may have been a range 0.
Yeah, I guess. Anyways, here we go. Now we're on to Mace. Gonna spin the force. Throw a hit crit into that HMP. Long range here. Already spent the calculate and the Dooku. So gonna be taking hit, crit. Loose stabilizer. Console fire, and now wounded pilot. So is currently alive on 1.
With that console, though.
Ooh, yes, he's in initiative 3, and we're in shooting initiative 4. Well, at least Oddball's crate got knocked off, so we won't end up in a tie.
Yeah.
Either way, not a tie.
Either way, not a tie.
Okay, we got that rear arc attack from Wolf. Going to Dirge. Gonna need some real fancy shenanigans to pull off any sort of destruction, though. He might not have had range. No, he's still measuring.
Well, I just don't think any of the attacks matter.
What round of the game is this?
5.
I mean, their scoreboard says 5.
Yeah. I don't think his rear arc wolf shot matters because he can't kill Dirge.
2 crits can do anything.
Well, I mean, he'll just come back to life with 2 health.
Not necessarily. We don't know his crits.
They'd have to be direct.
Fuel leak. Hull breach fuel leak. All right, I don't know what that was, but there was a quick dice roll that was looking pretty poor.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're going to the cluster. How's Wolf doing? 7. Oh, gets that network name reroll. Iris meant to calculate here, so Wolf loses that shield. Oh, in the crate.
Are we back to tie?
No, I believe Kickback is still holding on that objective.
Oh, did he ever roll?
There's the console fire.
Wow.
That's it? That's it? Wait. So the HMP's done?
Yeah.
Okay. HMP's out.
Who's holding a crate? Is
I think just Kickback. Just Kickback.
Oh my gosh.
All right, what is happening here? So Kickback might pull it off?
No, because Kickback, this is the Boron.
Oh, Diamond Boron into... Yeah, he can't spin it. Yeah, he's like, I have networked. I can't spin that lock. Yeah. But I am going to re-roll it.
Hey, we'll re-roll it. Nope.
2.
So 2. I don't think it's enough.
So 2 dice got the double evades. So what is happening then? What is... That was the last shot of the round.
Yeah. And then who's holding a crate? I think it's just Kickback.
Is it just Kickback?
Who's holding a crate?
Wait, hold on. Wait, who has the other crate? Who's the crate carriers?
Who's holding a crate?
What?
Who's holding a crate?
Kickback is holding a crate, and DG, the I1.
No, he's...
There's 4 crates on the crate.
They just realized they thought that 286 was still holding the crate. He was not holding the crate. He was dead. So he rolled. The console fire goes down. Console fire wins the game. What a excellent match. We have 10-9. What'd they say?
Okay, so. Okay, they're like, oh, the other HMP has a crate. I'm like, no, there's 4 on the table. Only 1 crate can be on somebody. So big congratulations. It was not a tie. One of these players will continue on. Thank you so much.
Did you tell them?
Thank you to ISO, Danko, Baffle, Trojan, Prophet, Shadow, Tycho, Spice, Raider, Lancer, Fallen, Row 6, 626, Chief, and J List, our Grand Admiral patrons. And all of our Gold Squadron patrons and community members, thank you for your support. Gold Squadron out.